Friday night baseball under the dome at Tropicana Field. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Miami Marlins and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Fish are looking to collect their 8th win in a row. Next. Trevor Richards gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Now into the box, Jazz Chisholm. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
First offering underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting, because they have not been swinging at bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday. And somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Line hard to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 4 home runs and 36 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
No, inside.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's hit over 500 the last 10 games. He's absolutely on fire. If I'm in that other dugout right now, I'm thinking this is the guy that we can't let beat us. We'll see how they attack him in this game.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. Outside 3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Full count, 3-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jorge Soler. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the line, that's a base hit. The relay, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper.
Nope, at the ball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Edwards onto the grass. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So a good job of pitching there as they wind up stranding 2 men in scoring position in the opening half inning. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
And now, Michael Gigliotti. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Rays, the designated hitter.
Pitch on the way.
Michael.
He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Hit hard up the middle, scooped up, and quickly there are 2 away.
Batting third, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
2 down, no one on base. And Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. And now the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. Digging in will be Brian Anderson. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So next to hit is Jesus Sanchez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
0-1 count and the pitch. But gloved by the third baseman for the out, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willy Adames. Elite shortstop up to shoot, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Bryce trade, and we watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
At the plate now, Sandy Leon. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. So stepping in is Randy Arozarena. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. He's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. But guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Willy Adames is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. The average coming in at 266, and even 20 home runs and 72 RBIs. To him on the mound, and he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Choi.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Ji-Man Choi will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. And stepping in, John Birdie. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First pitch of the AB now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Now at the plate is Miguel Rojas. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Home. Now to bat, Francisco Mejia. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Nope.
Tries
Ball
to
one.
shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the pitch.
Nope. That's inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Tip back toward the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
That brings up Xavier Edwards, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. The second for one. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double them up.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
In now, Michael Gigliotti. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. Fielded cleanly. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now to the plate, here is Jesus Aguilar. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
He's set. Here it comes. To third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
In is Jorge Soler. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
0-1, here's the pitch. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Hot shot on the ground is short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Now batting, designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
Into the box, Garrett Cooper, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Comes set with the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Working for the punch out and the offering. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. On the ground is short. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. 1 hit's all they get. And that will bring in Yandy Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Lifted in the air out to right. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin.
Up next for the Rays, Austin Meadows. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Fastball here too low. It's 1-0. And the pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Randy Arozarena. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. 2 out, nobody on. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Through 4, still tied. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Brian Anderson. He's set, and the pitch. Hey! Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Rosarena arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Next up, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1.
0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
0-1 pitch on its way.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Meadows is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Sandy Leon.
Base is empty, 2 away. And up next, it'll be the catcher, Sandy Leon. From the stretch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miami down in order, halfway home. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. So now to the plate, Willie Adames, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And now the first pitch.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No, that's low.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The back, the first baseman, G-Man Choi.
G-Man Choi the next to hit, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
One out, nobody on. Hit in the air down the right field line. Sanchez is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
The catcher, number 28, Francisco Mejia.
So now into the box is Francisco Mejia. Worked a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now a ball rolls softly to second. He's right there. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Sixth inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Striding in is John Birdie. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
John Birdie.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
And a ball 1-0. A high fastball is in there. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Had to protect there with two strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Jazz Chisholm. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Great job of changing speed there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Miguel Rojas, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosarena will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Next up is Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Over to first, and that retires the side. Marlins. Bottom of the sixth inning now. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. First pitch of the AB now. The windup and the 0-1. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And with one away, we get a look there at where these guys sit in the current division standings. And you can see them trailing by 2.5 games entering play today. Now at the plate, here is Xavier Edwards. And now the first pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Hit high and deep out to left. So they're going back. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
As we take another look, you can see the left fielder selling out here. Goes up for it, but just can't bring it down. And by the time the center fielder makes it over to help out, the hitter is halfway to third with a nice triple.
Stepping in now, Michael Gigliotti. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
First offering. Grounded down the third baseline. Well, that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in once again is Jorge Soler. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Popped him up. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper.
Next will be the designated hitter, Garrett Cooper. He's flied out and hit into a double play in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here.
Nope.
He looks really solid to me.
To 1-2 now. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. The next 1-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Digging in next, Brian Anderson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box, Austin Meadows. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Austin Meadows.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball, that's out.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher to make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Hero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player. Fight. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Randy Arozarena. He grounds it sharply to third. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
He obviously was sitting all over that pitch. He didn't want to go deep in the count. He saw it 0-0 and he let it fly.
Really? Uncommon.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. At the plate now, Willie Adames, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Meadows at second. Arozarena on at first with nobody out. Now the double steal is on here. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And they will get the lead runner at third. A daring attempt with no outs on the scoreboard, and it doesn't pan out. 1-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Into the box, Ji-Man Choi. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. And now here is Jesus Sanchez. Flew out last time up.
The right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's out.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. In the air out to right. Meadows moving back. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down.
Now back, catcher, Sandy Leon.
Next to hit is Sandy Leon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Jorge Alfaro will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
At the plate, John Verdi. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Two balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's low.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count full.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Jazz Chisholm. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
First pitch of the AB now. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Pause and the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Right side, but it's well fouled. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Whoa, that's him.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
So the next to bat will be Miguel Rojas. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. They Jorge Alfaro will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 38, Jorge Alfaro.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher, Francisco.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Next to hit, Kevin Kiermaier grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now back, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Xavier Edwards. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. next 0-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0. Set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Jesus Aguilar. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Pitch in the third as he lays off. It's 1-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here comes the 1-2. Is laid off for ball 2. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another 2-2 offering. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
So now to the plate, Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Nick Anderson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Brinson will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 35.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper, lifted in the air toward the line and right, and he has come through. Extra bases, and that's going to tie this ball game. And the run will come in to score from third, as that'll knock things up at 1 apiece. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
To the plate now, Brian Anderson.
1-0.
And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Hit out towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate now, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Rosarena comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next will be the big catcher Jorge Alfaro. He's set, and the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
No plate discipline that time. He's in the hole now, 0-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory.
1 ball,
and this
2
situation
strikes.
calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Sliced hard on the ground, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So disaster strikes here in the ninth, as a late rally has certainly dampened the mood of these fans. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order due up. It's the Marlins 2, the Rays 1. Lewis Brinson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 25, Lewis Brinson.
Anthony Bass comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Anthony Bass.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Michael Gigliotti.
Michael Gigliotti.
Now here's the first offering. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fastball got him looking as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings, in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Stepping in now, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hocked up. Anderson is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Austin.
Next, it'll be Austin Meadows. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Miami came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jesus Luzardo earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Anthony Bass closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting off in the National League East, the Miami Marlins combined for a 4-hitter as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 2-1. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. Entering the day's action, the Rays are in last place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Marlins sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. They're 2 games back. The Buccos combined to give up just 5 hits as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 11-5. Heading into the day, the Phillies sit in 1st place in the National League East Division, 1 game ahead of 2nd, while the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. Jonathan India grabbed 3 runs driven in as Cincinnati got the best of the Nationals 3-2. As of right now, the Reds sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. They're 18.5 games out of 1st. And the Nationals are in last place in the NL East, 12 games behind 1st place. Justin Topa got his 3rd win this season as the Brewers took care of the Mets 4-3. As of today, the Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, 8 games out of 1st. And the Mets are in 4th place in the NL East. They're 7 games back. Joe Musgrove won his 4th game thus far as the Friars beat Atlanta 5-3. At the start of the day, the Padres are in 3rd place in the NL West, 12 games behind 1st place, while the Braves sit in 2nd place in the National League East Division, 1 game out of 1st. Paul Goldschmidt plated 3 runs on the day as the Cardinals beat their rival Cubs 3-1. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. In the standings, the Cubs are atop the NL Central. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. And the Cardinals are 3rd in the division, 12 games behind first place. The Los Angeles Dodgers got 12 hits in this one as they got a road win against Arizona 7-0. Entering the day's action, the Diamondbacks are in 4th place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Dodgers are atop the division, an impressive 10 games ahead of second. The San Francisco Giants got 11 hits overall as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 6-2. As of today, the Rockies sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Giants are 2nd in the division, 10 games out of first. The Yankees totaled 11 hits as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-2. As of right now, the Red Sox sit in 1st place in the American League East Division, 1 game ahead of 2nd, while the Yankees are 2nd in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. Jorge Lopez collected his 8th win overall, leading the Orioles to victory over the Rangers 3-1. Heading into the day, the Orioles sit in 3rd place in the American League East Division. They're 15 games back. And the Rangers sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cleveland Indians totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the extra innings win over the White Sox 9-8. It was their 5th straight victory. At the start of the day, the Indians sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. While the White Sox are atop the division, they are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. The Royals put together 10 total hits as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 8-4. In the standings, the Tigers are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Royals are 3rd in the division, 12.5 games back. The Toronto Blue Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-2. As of today, the Twins sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, 12.5 games back. And the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division, 19 games out of first. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-3. As of right now, the Angels are in 2nd place in the AL West, 11 games out of first, while the Mariners are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Oakland Athletics grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got the home victory against the Astros 7-0. Heading into the day, the A's are in 3rd place in the AL West. They're 15 games back. And the Astros are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of 2nd place. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.